Professor Charles Xavier, better known as Professor X, is the mutant leader and founder of the X-Men in the Marvel Universe. He possesses incredible powers of telepathy such as mind reading, memory manipulation, mind control, and astral projection, just to name a few. Here's a quick cheat sheet of Professor X facts you might not know. He is considered the biggest proponent of mutant civil rights, oftentimes compared to a mutant Martin Luther King Jr. He is possibly the most powerful telepath in the Marvel Universe, second only to Jean Grey when she's possessed by the Phoenix. With the help of Magneto, Professor X builds a machine called Cerebro, which amplifies his already powerful telepathic abilities. His iconic baldness is actually a direct result of his telepathy powers, having gone bald at the age of 16 when his powers began maturing. Also notable, Professor X is a paraplegic, the source of his handicap coming at the hands of an alien named Lucifer who drops a stone block on his legs. Originally he had a twin sister, but unborn baby Professor X detected an evil presence in the womb, so somehow he murdered his baby sister and made it look like a miscarriage. He has one son named David, who goes by the codename Legion. At one point Legion kills Professor X, though the professor does return later. Speaking of dead Professor X, he has died several times in the comics, but most recently was seemingly killed for good by his favorite student, Cyclops. In a sadistic turn of events, the Red Skull of all people steals the brain of Professor X, then fuses it with his own to absorb his telepathic powers. Since its creation in 1963, Professor X has popped up in video games, cartoons, and films, including X-Men Days of Future Past, where he was portrayed in the same film by two separate actors. So what did we learn today, class? Like all good leaders, Professor X isn't perfect, but considering he can control everyone's thoughts if he wanted, we should all be thankful he ended up on the good side.